Hello, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this Fun with Pete and Sherry video. If you're just joining me now, this is the second part of a 4th of July Monster Scotch doubleheader. I have just talked about Laphroaig 18-year-old, the magnificent, but very, very potent and very adult expression from Laphroaig. Let's see. I said now the second part is going to be the sherry, the monster sherry scotch, and it's a monster I've got for you, a real monster in a lot of ways, and it tastes very much like a sherried scotch, but this is not actually a sherried scotch. It is something new, and God, I hate those dogs. Something you may not be able to get anymore. I am not sure. We'll see. It is the Glenmorangie Companta. Now, you may know Glenmorangie releases a special bottling each year. There's been Finalta and a bunch of different ones. They've already done one of those this year, and this doesn't really fit into Glenmorangie's usual scheme. As it happens, this has already become quite difficult to get before it ever showed up in Virginia, although being as they are a government agency, the ABC here didn't raise their price. They were continuing to sell it at $99. I understand if you can get it at all now at auction, it's going to run you about $150. I picked up a bottle or two on the assumption that the price would go up, but that is just a rumor. I would never confess to such a thing on camera, not with the ABC being as they are. Alright, so what's going on here? Well, I'm not really good with French, but Dr. Lumsden loves French wines, and sorry, it is quite hot here, by the way. Dr. Lumsden loves French wines, and so he did a bottling of Glenmorangie in French wine bottle. And let me see where he started out. Having previously contained the famously full-bodied Grand Cru wine from the Clos du Tart vineyard. And again, sorry about the pronunciation. Okay, so red wine casks for Scotch. Many people have tried this because if you could just use red wine and it didn't have to be sherry, it would be much more abundant. The future would be secure. You could, there's just so many more different red wines out there that you could use. But the problem is, successes have been rare in this regard. Red wine casks just don't necessarily impart either the sweetness or the complexity that you need for Scotch. And in this case, apparently, things worked out very well, but Dr. Lumsden wanted to go a little further, so he took what he had and mixed it. I understand about 70% of that, 30% of the other with Scotch that was finished in a subtle fortified wine from Cote de Rhone casks. So we have a mixture of different kinds of wine, but no sherry. And what happened here? Enticing at the top of the bottle, I can tell you that right away. Enticing. spicy tangerines, and fruitcake. Wow, now here you got the full-on effect of the great rich layers of, oh, goodness, marzipan, cherry, walnut, orange peel, God, mint, date, molasses. And I promised I would never do that. But yes, you can get all of that. Rich, 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 like a sherry, like a sherried matured scotch, but also different. It's brought its own thing here. I think perhaps the prevalence of the orange is the biggest difference. You okay, Tipsy? Alright, let's give this the final test. Man, wow. Whew. Dr. Lumsden. Absolute smashing success here. What a delicious scotch. Good God, get your hands on this if you possibly can. Oh my God. Wow. Mmm. Nice. Nice, nice. Yes, just a huge fruity, with citrus from like orange and tangerine, and starting it out just kind of coating your mouth with like a great big juicy satisfying feel, and then on the finish going into the deeper flavors of cherry, molasses, and date. Pretty much perfection from the standpoint of what you want from your wine cask finish. Sherried or regular wine cask finished scotch. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh my goodness. There's a few Glenmorangies that don't do it for me. You know, you see, I've never reviewed Glenmorangie's La Santa, which just is a sherry finished scotch, but it's just harsh. I don't know why it's not settled down. It's not found its center like it should. And you know, again, if you don't agree with me, super. That's why there's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. So, pretty much giving you all I can about that one in terms of taste. Beautiful and very easily accessible. These are really both fantastic scotches. This one with the great accessibility. This one with incredibly powerful burst of Isla flavors for the true Isla connoisseur. But both smashing successes for this 4th of July. And I'm going to end it there. I'm going to give Glenmorangie Companta a rating. It's going to be a good one. 9.5 for Glenmorangie Companta. And I will see you later, folks.